Hey guys, it's Miss Ming here. It's a rainy day. Let's cozy up and talk about Amazon favorites. At the time of filming this video, Amazon Prime Day is actually the next week. If you're watching this video in 2024, the Prime Day lands on July 16th and 17th. In today's video, I want to share all of my Amazon favorites, and these are my Amazon ride or die. Like, I've purchased so many things for Amazon, to be honest, every single week, but these are the things that I felt like I cannot live without. Like, my life quality will be affected if I don't have them. They definitely make my life easier, cozier, more comfortable. Ta-da is a new found this year. Previously, I talked about the item of Vital Protein, which is a collagen peptide. I was religiously using the collagen peptide protein, the collagen protein, postpartum for my hair, for my nails, for my skin. But recently, I've been lifting weights again, so I'm switching for collagen protein. I'm still taking that, but not every single day. I am now taking the Whey protein isolate, and this is actually my favorite protein powder for this year. This is from the brand Boba Tea Protein. You can buy it from the official website, but I don't think shipping is included. They have more flavors than their original website, but I like to purchase it from Amazon because it's 2-day free shipping. This is the Boba Tea Protein. It's actually my second bag. My first bag was actually the taro flavor. If this is the first time you try this, I highly recommend the taro flavor. That one you may actually like it more. This one is a little bit less sweet, but I love it. You have to be used to the boba tea milk tea flavor to be used to this, but the taro milk tea, oh, so good. I'll link all of my favorite flavors down below. The ingredients are Miss Ming approved. They have 100% verified grass-fed whey protein isolate. Whey protein isolate is different from whey protein concentrate. If you have lactose sensitivity or intolerance, usually you can do okay with the whey protein isolate compared to concentrate. It also has a Greek creamer made with coconut oil, and they use monk fruit extract to sweeten the deal. And they, like for the taro flavor, of course, they have the taro root vegetable powder, and for this one, they have the black tea powder. Ingredients super good, no added sugar, 25 grams of protein per serving, and honestly, it tastes so much better than the other whey protein out there. This is the best tasting protein powder. I know some people buy this thinking that they're getting a boba tea mix. I mean, if you're not very sensitive to the protein texture, it actually tastes like normal boba tea. But I won't lie, there's this slight aftertaste and texture from the whey protein, but it's so much better from the other flavor. I went to Costco the other day. I was looking at the whey protein products there. Most of them have like some sort of like sucralose, bad creamers, hydrogenated oil, artificial flavoring. This thing has none of that, so highly recommend. If you're looking for a protein powder, grab this one and get the taro flavor first, but I'm trying different flavors and I really like the milk tea flavor too. It's also a new found this year. I discovered it from my friend on my birthday. So on my birthday, my friends actually gifted me a birthday bundle, and I saw this. These was part of it because, you know, I have a kid now. He's a toddler. I always have to take some snacks for him, like healthier snacks for him. So these are from the brand Stasher, and these are the Stasher silicone storage bag. I've seen different storage bags out there, but this one is my favorite. They have different sizes, so my friend gifted me 2 different sizes. I use one of them for berries. I use one of them for crackers. The fact that it's a little bit like it's like a pouch. Once you seal it, it has like a little air in there. So like if I really squeeze it, unless you're really trying to break it, if you just squeeze it, like the air inside will protect whatever in there not to be squeezed, which I love, because a lot of times when you take crackers or berries, you don't want it to be mashed. For anything you want to take on the go, if you go to work, if you have a baby, those are so good. Life-changing item. Like the design, it has a little pouch and it's super easy to seal it. Like, it's like you can hear the click, and I love it. I just put it in the dishwasher and it just washes by itself. I mean, it's washed by the dishwasher, but I cannot live without it. Like, I am so grateful for my friends who gifted me these, so I will actually buy more of that. Water bottles. So these 2 are my favorite. I know Stanley is everyone's favorite, and last year I was pretty crazy about Stanley's too because my friend gifted me one and I loved it, but I lost it, and I just didn't feel like the price point to repurchase a Stanley because it's so expensive. So I bought these. So these are basically the dupes for Stanley for half of the price. You can get these from Costco, but they're not always at Costco because like I go back, I was like looking at the Thermoflask, it's already gone. But you can go to Amazon and get more of these. Another great thing about this is that if they come with different lid, you want the straw lid. Trust me on this, you want the straw lid. And I like the fact that it has this. So I can just carry it like this. And the best part is that my baby loves this. And my baby has been drinking like this. So he will use both of his hands, carry the bottle like this with a handle, and put his, so cute. Like this is actually my baby's favorite water bottle. I don't know why he loves this so much. So I got 2 more, but if you can't find it in your Costco anymore, I can find it from Amazon, link it down below. It's from the brand Thermoflask. It's half of the price of a Stanley almost. Stanley is so expensive. So I just got this one. And the best part of this is that it's, if you actually close it all the way back, if you put it in your purse, it will not spill. Like, look, I have some water in there, but it doesn't spill. Of course, if you open it like this, if you do this, it will spill a little bit. So just be a little bit mindful. Make sure you close it all the way down and it doesn't spill. And guess what? My Stanley had some accidents of spilling, but not this one. So I absolutely love that. Replace the Stanley cup holder cup. This is from brand Simple Modern. I don't know if you guys around when, I think in 2020 or 2021, there was this cup went viral on the internet. It was like everyone's Amazon favorite, and it was actually the straw cup from Simple Modern, and it says it will keep your drinks cool or hot for a long period of time. It will keep it cold, but the ice will start to melt after 24 hours. But I drink more than that in the 24-hour period. But this one is from the same brand, the Simple Modern. I will link it down below. It's basically a Stanley dupe. Way cheaper than Stanley. I really love this print. I love this look. So this brand has been around for a long time, and it was everyone's Amazon favorite until Stanley came around. Oh, cooling blankets. I love this one. This is the new one that I got this year. I intended to get it for my kid, but my kid is too young to sleep with a blanket because he's still like a 1-year-old toddler. But this is a smaller one that I think it's a little bit easier to maneuver on the couch, and it's so cool to touch. This is the glow in the dark cooling blanket. You have to charge this underneath the sun if you really want it to glow in the dark. Honestly, I couldn't care less of whether if it glows or not. But the other side, it's so buttery soft and cool to touch. I just love how it feels. Sometimes when I'm pumping, I'm still pumping, but only 3 times a day. I just get one of those blankets and just like cover myself and cozy up with the pump and watch TV. It's so good. And this one, I think I got it from last year. I made a dedicated review video. It's the cooling comforter. Oh gosh, it's so good. I primarily used this item during the postpartum year last year, which is 2023. I think my hormones was going up and down. I was feeling hot and cold during the postpartum, and I love this blanket because when I feel cold, it does provide more warmth compared to the cooling blankets because it's a comforter. It's thicker. It has some sort of filling in there, but at the same time, it's just very cool to touch. It's just so nice. And I was sleeping in these for the summer last year after having a baby, and it was so good. I was just watching the baby on the couch and taking naps, and you know, take like 1-hour nap if I could, and this is so good. And of course in winter this is not thick enough. I primarily use these two for summer. And for the blanket, it's really good for taking a nap on the couch as well. And these ones, I used to have a cooling blanket like this too. It's bigger ones, and I was using this to take naps when I was pregnant as well. But of course, my pregnancy go through like summer and winter. I love these things for spring, summer, and fall. But by the time it's winter, they're not like thick enough for sleeping in these. I usually wear like a weighted blanket on top or something like that, but I just really love this. It's a life-changing product for me. It's currently raining really hard. It's like pouring outside, which is pretty cool that I'm at home. I feel cozy right now. All right, so we're gonna move on. The next product that is a life changer is this handheld milk frother. So It's advertised as a milk frother, but you can use it to blend your matcha powder. It has this like whisk effect, because like when you're whisking the matcha, you're basically blending it in, also beating the air into the matcha and the water to create this foam. And you can easily use these, so you don't have to use that bamboo whisk to go zzzz. I know. There are some haters in my matcha review video. They're like, you're not using the proper way of making matcha. Okay, so who has time every day to do this? I mean, it's a mindful practice. Okay, I came from Asia. We have the tea ceremony. We have the whole routine about the best tasting tea. You wash off the leaves. The temperature of the water has to be correct. And there's this whole thing. It's about a mindful practice of enjoying life. But sometimes I drink matcha just for that caffeine boost. And this is a life changer. And now that I drink protein powder, this thing is a godsend when it comes to blending the whey protein powder. It's so much easier to blend the protein with this compared to using some sort of straw or hands. I mean, you can use a blender, but we're not making a protein shake with fruit smoothie right here. So this is a godsend. This handheld mixer, it's a mini size. I bought the cheapest one that I could find from Amazon, and it turned out to be a mini size. I'm gonna link a regular size down below just in case this makes you a little uncomfortable. I do prefer the bigger size, but the mini size also is great for traveling, so I'll link both of them down below. But the uses of these is that you can use it to froth off milk for your latte, and I actually have electronic milk frother that heat up the milk too, but in the past, before I had any money to buy that Nespresso machine, I was just microwaving my milk and used this to create my morning latte. And of course, I use it for matcha. I still buy these because I use it for matcha, and I use it to blend my protein powder. It's a life-changing product. It's a time saver for sure. So, and it's pretty cheap as well. All right, so the next product that I really love is I took out my bin from the bathroom just to show you this. This is a closet or pantry, whatever storage bin. This is clear. If you're getting those bins, make sure you get the clear one so you can see what's going on inside. In the past, I've been using the white ones that I get from Target or Home Goods. The white ones doesn't work out because then I end up forgetting what's in there. It looks more neat if you have the white solid color, because then you're not seeing like the different colors in here. But at the end, I keep forgetting what's in there, and the things do expire. So I really like this. I'll link this down below, and it also comes with a little handle right here. And I also has like, this is my friend who gifted me this, the little bins that you can put in your drawers. Those are life-changing experience as well, and the clear ones are definitely really good compared to the other ones. I feel like the clear ones, like they come in different shapes, and it definitely helps me more in terms of how to organize different things in those little drawer bins. So those things all come from Amazon. It's so easy just to look and browse. I'll link the ones I have down below. So the next product I share in every single Amazon favorite video in the past maybe 5 years, as long as I found out about this product, it's always been my favorite. This is the iPhone case from the brand ZVE. What I love about this is it's a iPhone case. So it's a phone case, and it has it has the protector around the side. And when your phone drop, it does provide some sort of like absorption for the friction from the impact, so my phone doesn't like shatter my screen or anything. I do think it definitely helps, and it's a really soft material. It's a fake fall leather material. It's not expensive, and you're not hurting animals, but at the same time it's pretty soft. So when my phone drops like this, it works. And if my phone drops like this, if you take a look, like the side of this case, the frame actually is higher than the phone. So when you drop your phone like this, your screen is not landing on the ground. It's the frame that's landing on the ground. That's why it's providing the protections. So what's special about this phone case is, first of all, it comes with 2 straps. You can use one, or you can use a longer straps. So if it comes like this, you can hook the longer strap over the 2. I just like the hand strap, so like when I carry the baby, I can just do this, but you can also carry it on your like cross wear it or whatever you want, but I just do it like this. And it's also a wallet. This is a genius idea. My ID here, I have some cash in there, which is $1 just in case I need it sometimes. And I also have like my credit card. It's a life-changing product because ever since I got this item, I never used a wallet in my life. And you know, wallets are super expensive. Never forgotten my wallet anymore because I have this. All I need is my phone, and I am always like strap this with myself so I don't lose it, I don't forget it. So this is the best. $30–40 is pretty cheap. So it's the ZVE brand. I will link the particular one down below, and you can find different phone, like different cases for your phone model. It's another life-changing product. I know I've discovered so many great products this year just because the life-changing experience having a baby just pushed me to look for things that will make my life a little bit easier and more organized. So this is a multi-hanger with different hooks. Oh, in the past, I would need like 10 hangers for my 10 tank tops or 10 leggings. And there were multiple hangers for like pants and stuff. And in the past, I used to have to fold or like circle like all of my clothes into a little bin, into my little drawer, and it wasn't the best way to organize, and it was just taking so long for laundry, so I stopped putting things up. I first found out about this item from the Temu, which is a website where everything is shipped from China and everything is super cheap, but it takes about 2 weeks for you to get your stuff. And the quality of the products there, like from Temu, is good but uneven. There were some that are so good, I can't believe the price for the products. There are also times when I'm like, oh, I can't believe I wasted my $5 on this. But you can get these from Amazon now, and I found better quality and better looking ones from Amazon. But if you want to save money, you can also get it from Temu. So I found out about this from Temu. I didn't know what to look from Amazon, but Temu has a good algorithm that pushes this to me because it was noticing that I was looking for storage, organization stuff. So Amazon, you gotta improve your algorithm so we can shop more. Just kidding. So this one is the little hanger with hooks where I put all of my tank tops for workouts here, which is super cool. In the past, I would need a lot of hangers for this, but now one hanger is for all of these items, and you just hang it right here and vertically. So we're using our space more wisely. And you don't need a lot of this. Like if you have 10 tank tops, you only need one of these hangers. And those things are also great if you put like your leggings there as well. And then you can do it from both of the pant side, and then you do it backwards, so it doesn't create any like issues with the waistline. And it's so convenient. I have more than 10 leggings, so I would need multiple ones of them. This is very particular if you're a content creator, whether for TikTok or for YouTube. This is the DJI mic. I found out about this last year, I think around this time. I've been using this for almost a year, I think. The reason why I decided to upgrade to this is previously I was using a cheaper mic from the brand Ulanzi, and one of you guys actually commented in my Costco shopping video that my mic quality was not good. It was like not a comfortable experience to watch. I was like, no, I want to create a comfortable experience for you to watch my video. So I decided to pay $200 something for an upgrade for the mic, but let me tell you, this is definitely worth it. All of the big content creators either use this one or the Rode one, and let me tell you, this one is so much better than Rode for multiple reasons. The ones that I got from Rode, it was kind of like, there's some quality issues. I've had 2 Rode mics before. I got the Rode Pro shotgun mic, and that one has quality issues over the little connector to the camera. And then I got a Rode Wireless Go, and one of the ones had a battery issues. It dies. The battery dies after like 10 minutes, even if it's fully charged. So I was so done with Rode. I know maybe it's just I got the bad products, but I was like, oh, what are the chances of me getting bad quality products? Both times I spent $200 to $300 on Rode mic. So I switched to the DJI mic, and there are some superior things about this is that it comes with different connector. It comes with a lightning connector, and it comes with a connector that connects camera, and it also has a USB-C connector. So, and all of these connectors come into this charging case, and it comes with 2 of these if you have interviews with someone. And it also have a screen tells you like the leftover batteries for things. It's just so good, and this is the charging case. It's so much better than the Rode Wireless Go. Get the DJI. I am a super fan for DJI. I feel like their products are just better technology and better quality in general. So it's this mop. I've had this mop for many years, but I recently discovered how important it is to mop the floor all the time because now I have a toddler. I mean, before he walks, he was crawling around every day and I had to vacuum and mop like every day or every other day. It's so important to mop so that he doesn't get dirty, like, you know, like things on the ground. So this is a mop that I actually got from Amazon when I first moved into this house. I'll try to link it down below. So it comes with this like little water tank thing. You can put some sort of cleaner or just pure water. And it also comes with these reusable ones to mop. You can just put it in the laundry, put it in the washing machine and wash it. I wash it separately from my main clothes, but I think it came with 3 of these in the pack, so I just saved them, and then if I have shoes to wash, I just wash them with the shoes. So this is a life-changing experience. Like, you don't have to get a disposable pad that it's very wasteful. And also I do still use the cleaner from time to time. I do have a Swiffer mop that's like a super mop thing, but sometimes I just mop with water. I don't always mop with a cleaner. It depends on like if I really feel like the floor is dirty or it's just the cat fur or whatever. After vacuum, I just mop a little. This one is a life-changing experience for me. So I have had it for a while, and I think I filmed a review video in my channel, but now I've been using it all the time compared to in the past. I've used it like not all the time because I used to not mop much. I used to just vacuum, but now it's like I need to make sure my floor is clean for my kids. So this year, I didn't finish this books yet, but I have 2 books to recommend, both of them from Amazon. This one I think you can only buy from Amazon. That's why I listed in the favorites. It's the book, The Autobiography of an American Yogi, the story of Brian Cast and the evolution of power yoga. We're hosting this guy, the founder of Power Yoga, to our city to lead a weekend of events. So to understand this guy better, to learn about this guy, so I decided to get this book about his autobiography, like his life stories and how he created power yoga. And it's actually surprising to me to read this book because I don't like to read a lot of autobiography just because I feel like most of autobiography is about like how hard my life was and how good I am conquering my life, versus this one is really about how stupid I was growing up and how I changed my life through yoga. So he was incredibly raw and real and authentic in this book, to the point that I felt like sometimes it's oversharing, but I do understand that every single event in your life affects how you are, who you are, and if you're a yoga teacher, like how you teach your class. Like I teach my class a certain way because how I learned yoga and what I encountered in life. I love this book. I feel like if you're going through something in your life and you need a pick-me-up, this is your book. It's incredibly easy to read because every single chapter is a story or event. And the story is usually pretty short, about maybe between 1 to 5 pages. And there's always a knowledge piece. And it's what he learned from the story. So he's not just like telling his life story, but like the knowledge coming from the story is that all great beings said the same thing in their own unique way, develop benevolent qualities. I love the knowledge part, but you have to read the story to understand why he learned the knowledge as it is. One good takeaway that I got from this book is that you need to trust the process. There are times in your life where it gets really, really hard and feel like everything is turning against you and you feel like your mental health is taking a toll. And if you read this book, you'll see like every single thing that happened to you, whether good or bad, is a lesson to you. And learn the lesson. It's always something good waiting for you the moment you learn the lesson and change your life in different ways, whether it's to repair a relationship, whether it's to learn from a stupid money lesson. Like everything happens for a reason, and you have to trust the process in the universe and then learn a lesson as you grow. Highly recommend The Autobiography of American Yogi. The next book that I really liked, I actually haven't finished this book, but we started a book club with my friend, but I got pregnant, and it was very hard for me to read this book because the fonts are super small when I was pregnant. It was very hard for me to read small fonts when I was pregnant because it was affecting my eyes. I know, I'm getting old. I'm 34 this year. I mean, not that old, but definitely the pregnancy hormones affected my a lot of things, my brain, my eyesight, my body. So this is called the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene book. This book is super thick, and it comes with different laws in life. So it will tell you different stories of why this law applies, and 1 or 2 stories where the law actually doesn't always apply. So you have to really assess the situation and scenarios to see how you react to different things. And I love the historical context of this book because every single story was well researched from the historical context, like from the historical story. Book seems pretty dark because it shows the dark side of humanity, but at the same time, read this book because you need this to protect yourself. A lot of times people will do things to take advantage of you, and this is also something that I learned. As much as I want to believe that this world is a great place where everyone is nice, or good people could do unethical things because the cravings for power and money. We've talked deep things. Now let's talk about a little bit superficial things. So this is not a regular skincare. This is a skincare that everyone needs, which is sunscreen. You need sunscreen to protect yourself from skin cancer, and also it serves some primary anti-aging purposes because the sun is the primary source of our aging process. The first sunscreen that I found out about this year is from the brand Naked Sundays. This is their mineral sunscreen, the SPF 50 Collagen Glow 100% mineral sunscreen. This one, it looks like it has a little tint. It's because zinc oxide has a lot of white cast. This one has 22% of zinc oxide, which is pretty high. So this one, if you blend it out, it actually doesn't have a tint. Why does it have a tint is to basically mask that white cast from the zinc. And it's a pretty good sunscreen. It says it's 80-minute water resistant. So do reapply after 2 hours for your sunscreen, which I'm super bad about. I wear sunscreen every single day, but I don't reapply. That's a problem. I go put on sunscreen and then like 5 hours later I'll go out not thinking about reapplying. That's also a problem. So this one is a really good one. Another mineral sunscreen that I've been using for the past, I would say 4 or 5 years is from the brand Apions, and this is their Daily Shield Tinted SPF 50. This is also a zinc oxide sunscreen. It's also water resistant for 80 minutes. This one is, however, a tinted sunscreen. It has a real tint. So depending on your skin color, it may or may not suit you. But if you're like me, who are like yellow skinned, I mean slightly tanned yellow skin, it should work. The tint is pretty sheer, but it does even out my skin tones. Alright, so the next sunscreen that I absolutely love, oh, it just got sunny, the rain stopped. I don't know if you can tell from my video. So the next sunscreen that I absolutely love, this is a chemical sunscreen. It's not as stable as the mineral sunscreen, but it has a better texture if you're not doing sports. If you're just like driving to work or whatever, this one will do. This is the Biore Aqua Rich Weightless Moisturizer, and this is their broad spectrum SPF 50. It's a chemical sunscreen. So this one is really blendable. It's not water resistant though, so that's why it's like this was one for like daily uses, and it's blendable so easily. Super watery, super nice. It's not water resistant. The fact that it's not water resistant makes the texture more watery and better, because the water resistant usually leaves like a film. That's how they're water resistant. This one is just absorbs into your skin super nicely. It doesn't leave a film, but it also makes it less water resistant. But it's SPF 50 and it actually works unless you do some sort of like water activities. Highly recommend this one. Layer underneath your makeup really well. Before I use this, I also love the Paula's Choice Youth Extending Daily Hydrating Fluid. This is your SPF 50 as well. It's not water resistant. It's also a chemical sunscreen. This one layers underneath your makeup really well as well. The only problem is these two are not water resistant, and chemical sunscreen is not as stable. If you do decide to use those, you make sure you reapply after 2 hours, because the way that chemical sunscreen filters works is that it has chemicals that reacts to the sunscreen. It does generate some sort of heat during this reaction, and it also, after the chemical reaction is done, like if you're exposed to the sun by a lot, you do have to reapply because you just don't have any chemicals on your. So Chemical filter is not as stable as the mineral, but it does makes a better texture when you're blending it in. So yeah, that's it for today's video. These are my Amazon favorite, my absolute favorites in this whole past year, and I think these are the items that did make a difference in my life, and I will continuously enjoy them. I hope this video helps you. Happy shopping from Amazon Prime Day, or just normal days. There are always some sort of sales on Amazon, so always check for coupons, sales, and there are things that if I need it, I buy it right away. Sometimes I do wait a little bit, and sometimes it's just the convenience of that 2-day shipping. Alrighty, that's it for today. Comment down below which one of these items that I talked in this video is your favorite, and share your Amazon favorites here as well. That's it for today. Thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out if you do, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Happy shopping!